I think I like finding the caterpillars the most. I don't think this plant has any eggs on it, but what happens is a butterfly will come lay eggs on the underneath side of the leaves, and the eggs will hatch and they will start eating the milkweed, and then that's how you will eventually get caterpillars that size and even bigger. This is not full grown yet. So they get to the great big stage. They will climb. If they're inside, they like to go on the top. If they're out in the wild, they'll just find a place that they think is a good spot. They will rest while they're getting ready. They will spin a silk thread with their mouth. Then they attach themselves on the other end. They will hang upside down in a J, and from that J, they will go into a chrysalis. 10 to 14 days later, they will hatch into butterflies. That is what an egg does look like. There's a little baby on the lid. And that's even a larger one because I can see it. When they're first born and I'm trying to find them on the leaf I put them on, I have to use a magnifying glass. Most of them are resting now, they're not eating. If you're sitting here and it's quiet in the house, like when I'm, doing my eggs or doing something, you can actually hear them eating. You can hear them eating the leaves. They chomp. It's crazy.
Why do you do this?
It's a hobby. I enjoy it. The monarchs are depleting, so everything that we can do to help them is good. So I feel like I'm doing a little part of helping preserve them. Just interesting. I like to go find them. Like when I'm walking, I like to just, if I see milkweed, I stop and I collect them. But I don't have access to lots of milkweed, so I would give them to my friend. Well, my friend moved this year, so I'm doing them. So far, I've released 350. I probably have 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably have at least 200 plus to release yet. So this is a big year for me. Never done this many before. So these guys need to go outside. So we will release these. I think there are 4 generations during the season, and the last generation are the ones that fly to Mexico. So the first few generations, all they do, they hatch, become butterflies, and all they do is breed and lay eggs. And then they die. I think they only live for a month or so. They start their journey immediately and don't breed until the following spring. Typically, when I let them go, they fly towards the tree. This last generation, they are all heading the opposite way, so they know that they have to get to Mexico. When the caterpillar turns into this chrysalis, I read somewhere that it turns to liquid. And there's one cell that contains all of the information that it needs to turn into a butterfly. And from that liquid, that one cell will start growing. From this, turn into this. That's pretty miraculous.